So, JC3, you play on Hall of Fame. You have to, because the Kings are 31-20. Haha, there's no way that would happen. The Kings are pretty good, but we're going to be better here. How do I win games on Hall of Fame? Well, you did see our record there. We are 26-26. Lost 5 games in a row. Lost 2 straight games to the Bobcats. But don't ignore that play I just did right there. Grab the rebound and then get that reach and foul. Now, you probably go, well, you can win, you can score so many points because you're 99 overall. But there's other things you can do also. You gotta control the game. If you're a good player, you gotta be the soul of your team. Dribble the ball, control the game. That's if you're a really high-rated player. But if you're not, trust your teammates. I trusted Chandler Parsons would get that rebound. Not really. That's why I went over there to try to get him.
And coming soon, the #1 selling, #1 rated NBA 2K14.
But really, to do good and win on Hall of Fame, you got to take over. With my 99 overall player, I started taking over in these 3 games in this video. Get out of my way. Dunking all over your face, Thomas Robinson. Taking it out against the hometown team. Bam! Right in the face. Trying to block me, Thomas Robinson. Get out of here. Now I'm going behind the back. I'm just playing with him. Jeremy Lin open, and he makes that jump shot right there. Nice jump shot by Lin. And now we're out on the break. We're breaking out a lot, and I got dunks and dunks and dunks. 45 dunk intensity. It's okay. Here's a bang. Bang! But here, I'm checking into the game at shooting guard. TYREKE can't keep up with me. I don't need to run the play. Jumping straight over him again. Look at this. This is just not even fair anymore. We're going into the All-Star break. We're actually there right now. And I'm going to be showing you everything. Rising Stars Challenge. Everything else. More information about the events I'm in coming up. And look at that. Snapshot that. Take a picture of that with your phone. Because that is called ridiculous vertical.
I like their strategy.
Game today. No big
So if you were wondering what that was back there that I just talked about, that was my rapping chipmunk. I don't know how I even do it, but it sounds pretty good sound effect. 83 dunk intensity there, kicking my legs out again like a general. You guys know that's who I am, the general. But it's weird, it's like I have to set my preferences over and over again for my mic. I don't know. And Chuck Hayes right there playing like a beast. But now we're gonna hit the cray button. We're gonna hit the cray button. So we're gonna drive in crazy button right there. You see we're battling back and forth. Back and forth. Now we got the lead 89-88. That's another thing you gotta do on Hall of Fame. You have to battle back and forth. Because if the game, in a close game like this against a good team, if you get 5 points down, it's going to be really hard to come back. So you want to be able to battle back and forth, back and forth. You also want to be able to get off to strong starts. But sometimes that doesn't happen. So you got to battle and you got to get yourself back into it. You can't just rely on fourth quarter closer signature skill.
You got to protect the paint. Shot's good. Here in the deciding moment, and he's doing damage. 6 of 8 from the field, providing clutch scoring when it's needed most.
And then look at this possession. They're not on the man, they're double teaming me, but how can you leave Eric Gordan wide open for 3, and now Delonte West tries to guard me. Nobody on the Kings can guard me right now. I'm taking it out on him. Now listen to this possession here. The commentator just stopped. Ain't no joke. And must have freaked the Kings out because Cousins shoots an air ball. Ha 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 ha. And that's pretty much the game there. We take this one 115-98. It really looks like we ran away with it at the end. We did, but it was a closer game than that. So a nice win for us tonight. My player is in beast mode. He's just doing dribble moves. He's just going crazy because he knows he's in that all-star game. He's in those festivities. Proof of that is coming up, but here's proof for the last game, Hall of Fame. I'm playing on N for the next game. You might have not have been able to see that there, but that was me leading the league in scoring, 37.9 points a game. And here are the playoff rankings. Look at that defeat the Kings took by us. Knocked them down to 6th ranked. Wow. And we are just behind the Clippers by a game for that 8th spot right now. 27 and 26. There you go. I'm leading the league for most valuable player race and for rookie of the year. 6-man Nate Robinson, defensive player Dwight Howard, most improved player OJ Mayo. And I'm not even on the defensive player of the year list. And DeMarcus Cousins used to be on the most valuable player list, but now he's not because he airballed that shot like a goober. You know how it is. We got to play that tough defense. There I am at the top of the All-Star list there. And I wonder if that means I'm starting the All-Star game because I received the most votes out of anybody. And there we go. I'm in the All-Star Slam Dunk Contest and in the 3-point contest. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Hitting the cray button. Getting crazy. Let's go. Beast mode meter. That's that big time music I'm playing. I don't play that music for small games. This is a big game. The last time we played the Warriors, we were in Houston. I had 80 big ones, 80 big points, but we still lost because we were playing again, or we were playing defense in a 3-2. But we decided to man them this game. And it worked. And it worked. In the last game, I was putting up a bunch of threes. I had so many threes, so I don't think they're going to give me open threes this game. So I'm just going to drive. Already getting 3 assists right there. And I just go assist crazy this game. We're off to a nice, fast start here. That's what I like. And then this play. What? Just what? Wow. Lynn stuck behind the big man. And we just couldn't do anything good there, and there's a posterizing slam. After Curry makes that basket, we are getting back on the other end and posterizing. But still, if they're going to leave me open, I got to make them pay. Look at Harrison Barnes. Sit down, son. Just sit down. Go back to earth. Get back to earth. Here comes a new bang version. And right here, I'm telling you, teams and they're double teaming. There's a big two-handed slam right there, and on the Sprite replay. 60 dunk intensity. Get out of my way. Again, I'm saying that. So right here, we're passing it into Morris. And we're getting another assist, man. Klay Thompson falling to the ground. Look at everybody on the Warriors. Go back to earth. I call for the ball from Douglas. Give it up to Gordan. And he gets the layup right there. So I saw Gordan on that break. And then this play right here. This is a beast mode play. Look at Gordan just pick it up and throw it down off of a misguided pass by George Hill to Klay Thompson. Look at, he gets the Sprite slam cam. Always like when my teammates do some good stuff. And he did. Give it into Royce White. And now I gotta bring in my fantasy partners here. Joe Bob. Yeah, man. Royce White off the bench. Nobody has nothing on him. Look at this. Fantasy team points for me right here. What a pass to Eric Gordon on the break. Royce White, man, he's just such a beast. He's in beast mode. Amarashik got hurt, and he was supposed to start, but he's showing me that he deserves it. Curry's so mad right there. But Royce White off the bench. All you guys better get on Royce White because he's in beast mode right now going to this All-Star break. Fantasy inside out. So that's Joe Bob, my fantasy insider. You know I gotta add something fresh and new to my MyCAREER series. And now we're just beasting Juwan Johnson inside, just throwing it down with force. And I could show you this game all day, but I'm just going to show you my 16th assist right there to Gordan. And we still got one more game in this video, and that's at the Clippers. That's why I didn't show you this full game, or else I would, because I'd make a full video out of just this game. But let's take it to that Clipper game right now. And you know I gotta prove to you guys, this is Hall of Fame. I'll be doing that all the way through the All-Star weekend and All-Star break, I guess you can call it, the game. And then in the second half of the season, you guys should know, I'm not gonna switch to All-Superstar. I'm staying on Hall of Fame. So you guys should know by then, so let's take you straight to this Clipper game. We are fighting with them for 8th and 7th spot. And we didn't get off to the fast start we wanted this game. You know, it's 14-8. It's going to be 16-8 here. As Chris Paul passes to Blake Griffin and he knocks down a jump shot. So, we didn't get off to the fast start we wanted, but where things really started to pick up was the fourth quarter.
Just a terrific game so far. No better show in town than the Rockets. Come out and join the excitement. Star attraction, the General, always worth the cost of admission. And with multi-game packages, it's never been more affordable. Come out and represent your town.
So it's the start of the fourth quarter. We're going to start out with a nice strong layup, driving it inside. Clippers cannot keep me out of the paint, and I guess we can't keep them out of the paint on that possession right there. They're throwing lobs. It's Lob City. I don't really know how Jordan got open. He was standing right with Juwan Johnson at the free throw line, then just cut back door. And here are the double teams. Chris Paul is playing some good defense. He does have lockdown defender signature skill, and he might have pickpocket because I got picked by him a few times this game. But we do have a 3-point lead, and I got to shake him on this possession, and I get him with the up and under right there. Nice, smooth, General, boss-like move right there, and that's a power punch. That's a power punch. Look at that, 78 dunk intensity, dunking all over the Clippers. And that's what they get. They want to go up against me, and they want to double team me with my fourth quarter closer. There's P-Pat. They leave him wide open, and he knocks down the jump shot. Good shot by P-Pat right there. I trust my teammates when they're wide open. I know they can do some good work. Chris Paul going to pass into Billups. And Chris Paul knocks down that jump shot right there. You know, he's got fourth quarter closer, so he's going to be doing some work in this fourth quarter. But now, it's time. We gotta show Chris Paul and the Clippers. We gotta show the commentators. We gotta show everybody who the real fourth quarter closer is.
Here's Carson.
Unbelievable.
Oh, do that.
But we're not done. Break the ankles.
Oh, what a play.
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. Rattle that rim, young man. Rattle that rim.
He did it all right. The rim, the backboard, the stanchion, all of it.
These are just ridiculous fourth quarter plays. Look at that. Break the ankles. I just might have to send this in for a top play. Might have to do this as a top play. Oh my goodness. Getting crazy. Oh! Jump to the side, and then just, this is the exclamation point. Poster on. Who is that? Oh, it's Blake Griffin. That's why it's a beast mode number 3. And how about just one more time? Blake Griffin in the poster. Triple team, all team. Oh my goodness. And here is the final exclamation point. Dunking all over the Clippers. This game's over. We won. Rising Stars Challenge coming out tonight.
Your teammates were raving about your overall level of play in tonight's win. Did you feel like your strong performance ultimately led the team to victory?
I'm not sure that really matters. The fact that we did win is the most important thing. I've been working hard to step up my game lately, and it's nice that it's being noticed. But I can hardly say that I'm the main reason for our W. Every single player on this team's been busting their tails to get us to this point where we can win any time we step out on the court. And tonight was clear evidence of that.
The All-Star Weekend is here. The Rising Stars Challenge is coming soon.